shit, sorry.
How do we solve braking bugs? This was a great idea. It's almost time for a bit of Julie Andrews. In this video, we're going to check out the Coronet Loop Trail, Queenstown's newest backcountry XC trail. Leaving Arrowtown, and we're coming out onto the Coronet Loop, and first trek of the day is Bush Creek. What do you reckon, Suze? What are we in for?
It's meant to be, I think, a 50 or 56 kilometre loop with a fair bit of climbing, so I'd say we've got at least 10 or 15 k of gentle climbing ahead of us, so yeah, it'll be good to get into the mountains in the sunshine.
Yeah, a bit of sunshine, a bit of a cold start. We're doing this in March. We got around the corner, full noise climb. Away from the bush for a while into sort of more scrubby stuff, Manic Area, etc. It's rather nice bit of forest through here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Bit rougher than the cycle trails we've been doing, but
don't tell people on YouTube we've been doing the cycle trails, jeez. So on the whole, it's not a bad gradient really, is it?
I don't know, we've been what, be about 5%?
Well, it might be less. There's a few steep pinches and we didn't clear them all, but in general you can put up with that when you get the majority like this.
So we've done 7.5 k and we've now got the Coronet Loop trail sign, so that should help us. So we are going to Skipper's Saddle, which is 7 kilometres away.
Oh yeah, gears, gears, gears. Nice. Beautiful scenery, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Can't really look at it, but this track across is very flat. I was expecting more of a climb. Come to the top of Hot Rod, and Queenstown is really spoilt for trails, especially at our level, because Hot Rod is one of the best trails I've ever ridden. And just above here also is
Rude Rock,
and that's also an amazing trail that we really enjoy. Scared the bejesus out of us the first time we rode it, but learned to love it. And so yeah, you can connect those two up, but this Coronet Loop is not using either of those, so yeah, have to say that for another day. But if you haven't done them, come and do those trails. They are a must do.
So we're riding up a two-way track to the Coronet Peak Road, but I read that they're building a new downhill track so that you won't meet traffic going up and down on this track.
Yeah, I can vouch for the fact that when you come down to Hot Rod off the Coronet Peak Road, you know it's two-way, but there's just so many fun features that you probably go a bit faster than you should. Hopefully we won't meet any shredders coming down. Look how much fun this would be to jump up here and go around there when you're hooning down the hill. Climb trail across the Coronet Peak Road, straight across the road. It's a track where Rude Rock comes out. Jump onto that and stay on the left side, and it will bring you onto this, which is called what, the Tradesman or something, Sirs?
I think so.
Which is a climbing track. Keeps you off the road if you're in for an easier option of downhill. You can go down the Coronet Peak Road about 200 metres, take a right, climb up and do the Skipper's Saddle downhill track, is that right? Something.
Yeah.
Either way you'll get to the same point, just depending on which sort of downhill ability you are. This will be the slightly harder one, but shouldn't be too treacherous. Start of the first real downhill, we've climbed 700 metres already, and this is the pack track. I'm quite sure it's been a few years since we rode this. Oh, there's some broken bones. Oh, it's quite nice and flowy now. Used to be quite challenging due to the rocky drop-offs. Oh, that's nice. I do have in my memory bank somewhere there was a bit of a rocky cliff that just dropped away. Oh, might have been above us. Yeah. We're about here somewhere. Oh. This is that famous sign that says, "Don't ride your bike off the cliff."
That one's okay. The next one, be careful of the next one.
Be careful on the next one, she says. Okay. Is this the next one? I don't know which the next one is. Is this the next one? Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Da-da-da-da-da-da. And stop and look around. It's pretty nice landscape. Comes Susie through the S's. Woo! Like a rocket. Oh yes. What have we got? Oh, it's just very nicely made. Yep. Have to give it a look because I don't know it at all. And there was something back there that I couldn't ride. So. Everything else seems okay so far. Yeah, some nice rock there. How do we solve braking bugs? Just Okay, that's probably enough of a taste of what you can expect on the pack track. I'll save some film for later on.
Met this sign which tells us that we're going to go to the right along Long Gully. So the next target's the Greengates Hut at 2k and Greengates Hut at 4k. And we've done probably about 19k. You can see Skipper's Road going on ahead there.
Oh yeah, I see it. I've never been down there. You went down there for your ultra marathon, didn't you?
Yeah, right to the end there's a bridge. Not allowed to take camper vans down that road.
Oh, that's a shame.
So you can see the winding trail below us up to Green Saddle, and we thought we were going to come straight up a four-wheel drive road, but we actually came up a very nice purpose-built bit of switchback track. And
this is tough. Guess this is the climb track.
Down to Green Saddle, and it's very steep.
Very scenic.
You
coming over the top of Green Saddle, and the views are spectacular. Sure if this is purpose-built downhill or not. Probably it's two-way, so probably won't film that much. Definitely enjoyable. Sees you kicking up the dust. Ooh, beautiful. It's almost time for a bit of Julie Andrews. Look at this place.
So we've come over the Green Saddle, and there's the Green Hut, and we'll just see Gary whizzing down to that.
Well, looks like a road line up there. Definitely not for me. Hey.
And if we wait 1 or 2 more seconds, there he is.
What are we? 2.5 hours in, and we've covered, my watch would stay still, 23k to get here. Probably 21 because we did a bit of a extra loop by accident. Look at that backdrop.
So it looks like I better do the tour of the hut. Looks like an good old gold miner's hut. Made it inside the hut. There's definitely some old relics here. 1897. But yeah, look at the schist rock that's been used to build this fireplace. It certainly would have been a cosy place back in the day. That's pretty cool.
Stopping here at the Green Hut for a spot of lunch, and with Easter approaching, it's a really good time to remember hot cross buns. Wow, those rocks are pretty impressive. Can't really call them rocks, it's more of a whole cliff face.
Oh boy, we might be going up there. So we've made it to Picnic Rock, and our next target is Parker's Creek, which is 5.9 kilometres away.
Your own picnic rock really, because there's a few to choose from. Every one of them pretty terrifying. So Susie heading out to this one here. She'll get a photo of us looking back. Well, Picnic Rock certainly lived up to its name, and it would be our recommendation for a lunch stop. You can almost see a slippery trail going along as people just test their bravery as they go out onto those points.
Oh, maybe the tracks. Oh yeah.
Maybe we don't go that way.
I think it is.
Oh, we do? Okay. Just coming back around to have a look at the rocky overhang or Picnic Rock. Sorry, you might have to vacuum the lounge after watching this. It's a bit dusty. I really feel like you're out in the outback now. The only way out of this valley is climbing, surely. Nice clear looking screen. See if we can ratchet across and keep our tootsies dry. Drinkable, do you think, Suze?
Sure.
Depends on what's around the hills, I suppose.
There's not many animals. It's not even a lot of animal signs, is there? It's not as...
No, I haven't seen a sheep or a cow anywhere. Oh, my legs are objecting.
Gosh, you travel distance quick on the bike, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
we were just across there.
Look back at our track up there. Picnic rock in the horizon. Oh, I'm in again. Oh, she's taking it nice and slow this time. Hey, turn.
I think you should stick your head in. Yeah, dunk yourself in it.
Yeah, cool off a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about the brake noise. That was a nice deep one.
Oh, look at that rock there.
Stone feature. Looks like a boulder just sitting there ready to go, but it might be joined. Doesn't look like a separate boulder. Wow, we're going up there. Can't even see where the trail is. Oh, it's a switchback, I see. Haha. 30 seconds ago it was just a meadow, and now you're in all this interesting stuff.
Oh, it's amazing views.
Amazing views. It's obviously famous for those figureheads and up on the hillside. You see the trail we just came down and switched back up here, and there's some Easter Island figurines up on the hillside up here.
We're winding our way through the mounds of tussock. It's pretty cool. It's Deep Creek saddle, sorry, not Mace saddle. And now I've got, looks like 5.7 to Macetown Road.
1, maybe 2 kilometres ticked off pretty easily just here. Gives the old legs a bit of a break. Try and give you an update. I think we were at 32 kilometres. Whoa, Jesus, watch where I'm going. Done 1,300 metres climbing. We should probably film that again. Been out for 4 hours, 32 kilometres, and coming into 1,400 metres climbing. Oh, that's so deep. Whoa!
The hawk come round.
Gave the hawk a bit of a fright. Had one just the other day try and share his breakfast with us. Caught a rabbit, decided to bring it over to us. We weren't so keen on it. Let him have it. What, sand? It's a beach nearby.
Woohoo!
Having fun again. It's a very strangely shaped rock.
Like a person's nose.
Okay, zigzags around here. It must be getting pretty close to Queenstown. Queenstown Road. Wow. Nice little rock cutouts here. Oh. Brakes. Accelerator. Seat dropper. Woohoo. Nice bits of flow.
8 Mile Hut, which is an old hut. Looks like people still use it. It's got a very cool rock chimney. Very cool. Looks like it's still being lived in.
Sounds like it's pretty fun.
Doors open.
This one feels a bit older.
Yeah, so we're on a bumpy trail. We've left 8 Mile Hut and we're bumping our way down to maybe to the Queenstown Road and then should be about 10k back to Arrowtown.
Starting this, looks like the older trail, and beautiful bit of river. The water is super clear. The track is also super narrow. Might have to pay attention. Oh, get in the right gear. A bit didn't last very long.
We're just going to be on this road back now.
Ah, okay.
Might be a bit up and down, but
I don't think the camper van would handle this road either. Appreciate that last comment. We are back into the single track. Oh, back onto the road again. I don't know where we're going, what we got in here.
so we're at the Arrow Gorge Bridge, and we think that the trail goes across here. We just about rode past it. Oh wow, the river looks so blue.
Okay, that looks good. More exciting than the road. That's better. Don't really want to finish with that dusty road.
Oh, I think maybe it was just a bridge or something to.
Bridge wasn't compulsory, it just saved your river crossing there. Nice little bit of single track after it, but definitely faster just to shoot down the road if you were in a hurry. Arrowtown, 5.9 kilometres. She's off. She's off. And back onto the road again. Near the end of the ride. Gonna survive. At one point there I was worried a bit about the water. It was getting rather warm. Suze, what's your thoughts on the trail? How would you summarise it?
Yeah, so we're heading down the last 3 or 4 kilometres down the Arrow River Gorge. Well, we have a river crossing there. So yeah, it's been an awesome trail. I've really loved it. It's a bit more raw and old school than a lot of the newer trails that have been built. But yeah, it's been a mixture of fun, single track, more rough sort of 4-wheel drive, grassy track. And now I guess this is a bit more of a major 4-wheel drive that we're bumping our way down to Arrowtown. But yeah, an epic loop. Want to be a reasonably experienced rider. If you're going to give this one a go, you're certainly out.
Reasonably fit too.
The country, wow, look at this. But yeah, spectacular scenery. Just wanted to stop quickly and show you the Arrow Gorge, and you can see the trail that's come down there, and yeah, some beautiful little patches of native beach and waterfalls down below us. Just the last little bit of the Arrow Gorge.
Come out to a water pipe. So we're taking the water out and bit of a river detour.
Smart person knew to take the high line. So at the Norman Spencer Bridge, we can go Arrowtown via the Macetown Road or Arrowtown via the Arrow Gorge Trail. I'm going to go the Gorge Trail. It looks like it's definitely the harder route. We've got some steps to climb for sure, and a bit more of an uphill, but I don't know, it feels like we should give it a go rather than just zoom down the road.
This was a great idea. Taking this route must lead to a great downhill finish.
Pretty cool, wow.
Oh, nice. Narrow, but nice. Oh.
Wow.
Well,
pretty awesome down there.
Yeah, that's good for a swim. Oh. This is a more adventurous way to finish than the, oh boy. More exciting than the Macetown Road, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh yeah, nice.
It was a bit close. Oh wow.
Beautiful. Yeah, 50k being on now. Great way to finish through this nice gorge. Never even knew this was here. Oh, into the greenery. Haven't seen green for a while. Whee! Feels like we're getting back to civilization now, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. There's a little damn hole there.
A couple of walkers on the track and a few more bits of signage. Oh, Susie, lovely. Oh, jeepers. Front wheels like slip. We're going to end the video here. We're just going to have a bit of a quick wash off so we can get 10 layers of dust off us, and then head into town for some food. Well, ride time is 5.5, but that's a lot of mucking around with cameras and shots, so more likely probably if I download the ride time, probably more like, I don't know, 4:45 or something. So yeah, take that for what you will. 5 to 8 hours according to the Queenstown mountain bike site.